everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Hildy McQueen here with some pointers and tips on why you should go on a writer's retreat. Alright, so this weekend I am going on a writer's retreat. I am leaving on Friday and coming back on Monday and hanging out with two good friends in the mountains of Georgia in a beautiful cabin, and we're gonna do nothing but write. I know it's different, right? And I will be the first to admit that when I first heard about writers doing this, I thought it was just a frivolous excuse to get away and hang out, drink wine or whatever. Yes, that is one of the reasons that you do go, but there is so much to gain from this. So I went on a writer's retreat, my very first one in January, with the same two writers. And we went to Helen, Georgia, hung out for 3 days. And we had to leave early, actually, so 2.5 days because it was snowing or icing or something that never happens here. And I couldn't believe how much writing I got done. I actually was ahead by 2 months' time by the time I came back. Because as writers, we understand each other. There is nothing, we don't find anything wrong in hanging out all day in a silent room and writing, or some of you might go right in your bed in the bedroom, some of you might be out on the back deck, some of you might be on the couch, some might have noise canceling earphones listening to music. And it's all going on for hours on end without you feeling guilty about, oh, I'm not doing something with the family, or what if I have to clean the bathroom? No distractions whatsoever except for the peace of the place. So when I went in January, I came back after 2.5 days and had written over, I think, close to 30,000 words. I have never done that before. I mean, some of you might be those kind of people that can crank out 10,000 words a day. I'm not one of them. One of the ladies that was there did over 25,000 in one day. So let me tell you how we work it, what we bring, things like that. So the first thing that we all do is we find a place. I found this cabin where I'm getting through VRBO, and it's 3 bedrooms. It's huge, it has a back deck, it has a grill, kitchen is very nice, and plenty of little places for us to hike. So let's get into what I bring and what we do to prepare. First of all, of course, we set a date where all of us are available. We get a location that is drivable, and make sure that it's far enough from home so that husbands or whoever can call and say, hey, can you pick up some dinner and bring it by, or whatever, how kids and family can be. So far enough they can't just drop in. So then once you do that, what we bring, of course, are our books, our notebooks. If you don't have an author notebook, I really suggest that you make one. I've had videos on my author notebooks before. I just put this one together. I've been working on it to update it. It's got my name on it, updated to make sure that everything that I need is ready and in here for me to take to this retreat, because you don't want the added distraction of having to go on the internet. You want to avoid that as much as possible. So I have in here my schedule of what books I'm going to write when. It says a year in review. Of course it could change. But I have what I plan to do, so that just in case I write an entire book while I'm there, I know what's coming next. A projects list of all the projects that I'm involved in. I have the project that I'm going to be working on. I can't reveal the cover, but I do have like the outline of it. And here the character notes and the outline of what exactly I'm going to be working on. In case that I get into the next project, then I do have the information for the next project or any other thing that I might want to work in. So this is my project, my author notebook. It's an ARC book. It's made by Talia, and here's like the tabs. So I have the schedule, current work in progress, list of projects, my series that I'm working on continuously, Brides for All Seasons, miscellaneous notes, and then Scottish notes in case that I get extra excited and decide to delve into something else. So I bring this book with me, and anything else that I might think of that I might need. This is another thing that I include. You can find these on Pinterest. So if this video seems a little bit spliced together, it's because my husband keeps calling and interrupting my video. Hence the reason I need to get away to write. Okay, another thing that, let's see, I see I'm losing my group. So I bring my notebook along. I was talking about the things that you can download from Pinterest that come in handy. So if you search on Pinterest, or maybe even Google it, it's called Other Ways to Say. It's other words to say. So these are words to describe someone's voice. Then I have a page in here on different ways to, instead of look, use these words. 100 ways to say said. And then I have one about went, I think. Yes, 250 ways to say went. So if you're, you can also use the thesaurus in your Word program, but I like to go in here and see if there's something, because the thesaurus is not going to come out with 250 choices, where I could just go in here and say, what's another way to say, kind of spoke softly, but it wasn't nice, and hissed. Yeah, hissed. Okay. And I know some of these, but anyway. All right, so definitely bring this. Of course, your laptop, your phone, charger cords, lots of snacks if you're a snacker while you write. We also divide up our meals so that each of us cooks either a lunch or a dinner. Breakfast is pretty much grab and growl, toast, cereal, whatever. Everybody brings, we meet, like we just met and decided who was bringing what, who was cooking when. Like I get dinner Friday night, lunch on Saturday. And then my other lady gets dinner Saturday, and she does lunch on Sunday. And then the other one gets, I think she's doing breakfast on Saturday, even though we don't do breakfast. And then she's doing dinner on Sunday. So each of us is responsible for 2 meals. So go shopping, get all the stuff you need for the meals. Okay, once that is done and we have established that, then all we pack are clothes that you're going to be very comfortable in, like leggings, t-shirts, whatever you don't normally hang out and write with. What else did we bring, Lola? We can't bring our pets, and that's good because she can be distracting. Even though she's my assistant, she is kind of needy, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Let's see, laptop, headphones. Even if you don't listen to music, I have noise cancellation headphones. So if there's, for some reason, something going on, like maybe 2 of them decided to storyboard or work on a project, I can turn on, put my headphones on. We pretty much agree on times to do things like that. After we take a lunch break, like I said, during lunch we can kind of throw ideas back and forth, talk about what we're working on, take a break. We, you want to get down? Okay, let's get you down. There you go, sweetie. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we do. And we're there for 3 days straight. We normally don't plan on leaving the location unless something comes up and we run out of wine. We did drink, this particular group that I'm with, in the evening once we're all done. Sometimes we go pretty late, but when we take our dinner break, we usually have a glass of wine with our dinner break. So we might go back to write for another hour or so. Normally one of them likes to watch something at 11 o'clock at night. So 11 o'clock at night, we usually are all done. So we've been working since like 8 o'clock that morning to 11 o'clock at night, and you get so much done. I also like when I need a little break from the story and need to stop writing, I also bring my planner, because you guys know, if you know me, that I love planners. And so I'll bring my planner and decorate my planner. I will also work on, skip my schedule and tweak that and set up things that I need to make my to-do list of projects and items I need to do, like ads and visiting certain groups. And that's my other thing that I put in here. It's like I want to make a list of all my Facebook groups and put a Monday through Friday on there, so I can just check them off every day when I visit the groups, and that way I can keep track of when I visit them. And little projects like that you can do to kind of take a mental break. If you're a creative, and if you're a writer, then you need a little bit of a break. But the way our brains work, and sometimes to go do something else that's creative, like working on a goal board, bring cutouts and stuff like that, work on a goal board or something like that, which is a different kind of creative. It'll free up your brain, refresh it, and kind of give you the little push you need to go ahead and start back to writing, and don't feel like your brain is, you know, full of all this whatever, you know. So if you start feeling a little bit distracted and start feeling like, okay, I'm sorry, it's not working right now, I need to walk away, that's why we go to these nice places. We can go in the back and, like I said, work on some kind of other artsy projects. So bring some artsy stuff that you can work on. I work on my planners, and then last year I worked on a storyboard. That was a lot of fun for a book that I didn't even know I was going to write, but I thought it was fun to bring a project like that along. So I bring a bin with scissors and glues and magazines and cardstock so that we can work on things like that, when anybody can grab the bin and go play with it and do something like that if they feel so inclined. If you like the coloring things, bring that along. So comfortable clothes, electronics of course, bring comfy pajamas, music or a book or a Kindle for in the evening when you relax, however you need to relax. Don't forget whatever it is that you do every day, bring that with you, because you want to be as calm and not stressed out about anything. Tea, coffee, things like that that help you kind of just chill out in the evening and just relax and just be, because we really need that. So keep it simple, have fun, put down a lot of words. Make sure you're prepared before you get there. You don't want to get there and start having to outline and not be ready to start writing. You have to be ready to start writing, and that's your goal while you're there, to come back with tons of words written, refreshed, being so ahead that you're like left the tunnel way behind. So I hope you guys go on a writing retreat, and if you do, invite me. No, I'm just kidding. If you do, you know, and you need help planning it, do not hesitate to shoot me a direct message, DM on Facebook, and I will definitely love to work with you on it and give you some ideas of things you need to do. So down below in the comments, I will put down a list of everything that I went through and maybe something that I forgot, and let you know. And I will be doing a video on my updated writer's notebook. I just have to work on a few more things and have to decide, because there's some things I can't really show in here because of the fact that it's projects that I'm working on with other people and we haven't quite divulged it. So that's what makes it so hard, because I would have to make up dummy files just to give you guys an idea, and that would take time that right now I don't have. So I just hope that overview of it kind of helped a little. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Bye.